Look at the way that this guy falls. I don't know, I just thought it was funny. And that guy just, was it just me or did that guy just teleport? But anyways, hey, it's Neptune and welcome to another Call of Duty commentary on Black Ops. So I unlocked the commando, and so of course I had to make a class. I've been waiting for this for my whole prestige. So I put the exact same shit on that I put on every single class, and I'm like, oh, Yukon camo, because like I was feeling it. I don't know, yeah, I was just like, I haven't used this in a while. I'm gonna do it, and yeah. So I do all that, and then I see the map is Hanoi, and I got really Hanoied. Get it? Because, okay, anyways, then somebody left, and my prayers were answered. We got Grid, so that was pretty awesome. Also, the amount of times that I see people having hairy nutsack emblems, at least in my last two lobbies tonight that I recorded, was very strange. It only happened twice, but it's kind of interesting that there was two people with emblems that were just hairy nutsacks. I just thought that was kind of interesting. Okay, this is my third or fourth time recording this, and I'm just gonna get straight to the point. I've written down some notes, and my talking point of the video is why old YouTube was better than the YouTube we have today. I've been thinking this over for like the past couple of years because I've noticed that. And I was like, is it nostalgia? Because everybody tells you like, oh, it wasn't that good. The quality wasn't that good, and like, you know, and yeah. So everybody has so many reasons as to why, you know, it was just nostalgia and like it wasn't actually that good. But I think it goes deeper than all these other points as to why it was better. I mean, obviously, like, the quality of games and everything is definitely improved in the last 10, 14, 16, whatever years. And so obviously, like, videos now, quality-wise, are already a lot better. And by quality, I don't mean, like, all of the over-editing bullshit that a lot of people do nowadays. I mean, just quality as in, back in the day, there was a lot of, people were recording even in like 480 and 720, and, I mean, now we got a lot of creators recording in, I mean, at like the minimum, a lot are recording in 1080p, and others are recording at like 4K, and, stuff like that. So I think one of the main things that I finally realized is, back then, this was before the YouTube Partner Program. This was, I mean, even before Machinima, but even, like, when Machinima was partnering people and that was the only way to make money, people were more so doing what they wanted to do. They were making videos because they were inspired to make videos and they wanted to. They watch somebody else make a video like that and they're like, hey, you know what? I would love to make my own videos just like that. But I feel like nowadays a lot of people, they see that, hey, you know what? You can make this your job, because all those earlier YouTubers who, were just messing around, having fun, and being themselves, making what they wanted to make, they made a living out of it, and so other people kind of jump straight to the point and they're like, hey, you know what, I want to make this my job. And so they compete with everybody else trying to make it. They I feel like if you guys have ever wanted to, really try the YouTube thing, you guys have probably watched tip videos and everything, and they say about the same stuff, and it's just a lot of copying other creators who have succeeded, and just trying to like best them, trying to do the next big thing, following trends but trying to do better. Not necessarily because you want to, but because you want the views, you want the subscribers, you want the money. But to make that short and simple, back in the day, people did what they wanted, made what they wanted, and nowadays a lot of it is for money. And I'm not saying that, people who, make that kind of money, make that kind of content are only in it for money, but I would say a lot of creators are. YouTube back, you know, back 12 plus years ago, back in the day, was way different than TV, and I think that's why everybody kind of gravitated towards it, why everybody loved it so much, was because, I mean, growing up, you know, you had television, and that was it. Like, it was edited, scripted, all that stuff, and it was good, you know? I mean, there's nothing wrong with TV necessarily, but it was nice because YouTube felt real. It was real people showing off their life, you know, recording videos, talking about whatever, just being themselves. I also touched that guy's booty hole. Don't, you didn't see anything, but it was very nice. It was very nice, just kind of, you know, seeing down to earth people being themselves, and yeah, I mean, it was just new. It was something different than what you usually see. But sadly now, a lot of YouTubers are fake and, you know, not really making what they want to make necessarily. And yeah, so now you just see a lot of people making the exact same videos, like the 100 days in Minecraft videos. I don't know if like everybody just wanted to make a 100 days in Minecraft video, or, you know, obviously it was probably just more so like a trend. They were like, oh, I could get some views and subscribers from it. And obviously, like, you know, if you do that, it's whatever. You can do whatever you want. This is just what I have seen and kind of what I have, I don't know, kind of deduced as the reason why YouTube isn't that good anymore. But yeah, I also think over-editing ruined YouTube because it wasn't necessarily about personality anymore. I'm not saying if a YouTuber over-edits that they have no personality and they suck ass. I'm not saying that. But, it did kind of turn into, you know, putting a shitload of cuts and effects and whatnot into the video, and it fucked with our attention spans. I know a couple years ago I stopped watching like TikToks and stuff like that because I realized how bad it was affecting my attention span, and I hated it. But yeah, I just feel like old YouTube was very simple. It was a lot of people doing what they loved. You got to see a lot of different content that you wouldn't be exposed to if you were just watching TV, or, you know, even just like just living your life without the internet, I guess. And it's nice because recently I've been seeing a lot more people going back to this old style of YouTube content. I also thought this guy was cheating for a second. I'm not sure what was going on here. If he's cheating, he's not doing a good job at it. But, yeah, so let me know your guys' thoughts about this topic in the comments. I'll be seeing you guys in the next episode of the Black Ops commentary series. Hope you guys have a great day today. See ya later.